Hello and welcome to episode 63 of the Spare Change Challenge. I just opened these 4 tables up, so let's get started. So we flop open-ended here. 10 would be a very good card, obviously. If someone else had something that made a straight. Could also be in a free roll spot if certain cards come. We'll lead the second pair here and we'll open the ace-8 suited. Standard stuff. Get a favorable turn card. So we'll keep betting. Pretty quick 3-bet here. I would expect that a lot of time to be a hotkey, which is indicative of a rig. But that's okay. Probably just had a hand in his range to do that. So we'll think about maybe leaving this table. I'm not sure yet. Reads aren't strong enough. Maybe give it another revolution here just in case. This guy is less than full stack. This guy is less than full. So we'll see what happens. Certainly defend the 8-9 suited here. I think we can lead with a hand like this. It's better than check calling, I think. I think we just maybe barrel and set our price again. And I guess we're not going to win by checking, so I guess we just shove now. Trying to get him off a 10. Maybe he sometimes has like queen 9 or ace high. Something he'll fold by the river. We're not going to build a pot like that and then give up on the river when we miss. We got just a perfect stack size to be shoving there. If he has a jack and calls, good hand, sir. But I would expect he would raise the turn sometimes on that blank against a short stack, so I kind of can discount that. So I like the triple barrel shove. It's not often that we'll do that in a limped pot situation. But I think in that particular case, he wasn't exactly showing strength. So we can't just let him check it down with like 10 deuce, can we? We have an 80-20 here, so we'll stay there. We'll think about leaving this table. This guy just limped under the gun, so we're probably good to go on this table. Let's see if we can not run into aces 3 times today. Yesterday would have been a really good session if had we not run into those aces all those times. Right? Looks like there's a new New York iPoker bill in the works right now, perhaps. Just got the email from the Poker Players Alliance. It's interesting. It's obviously a big state. I'd hate to lose the players from New York that play on Ignition, if there are any. I don't know if it's allowed there or not. Honestly, can't remember. But I'd hate to lose those players from this player pool. But whatever. I mean, I guess it's a good thing if more states are moving toward regulation in the long run, I guess. It's going to happen anyway. It's kind of an iffy bet here on this spot. I think it's kind of neutral either way. Just an easy fold now, obviously. Once he just donk bet, pots it on the turn. I don't know if I'm opening up a table I just closed or not. I didn't really look at the names like I should be. So we look out there. I think the hand this strong, the flops this well, we can definitely 4x this in the cutoff. And flop gen. Okay. So we profit. That's good. Yeah, that board just, either they're going to flop really well on that board and call anything, or they're just going to have nothing and fold. So that's why I can overbet shove that against a fish. We don't want any scare cards to come off, so he'll fold his jack nine. Besides, our shove looks fishy. That makes him actually sometimes more likely to call with second pair there, thinking we maybe have a draw or something and trying to maximize our fold equity. Not that he's a thinking player, but I'm just saying. It'd be really cool to double up here. Come on, call with your nines. Let's have a 10-9 deuce flop. So that's like the second best thing. So we have to protect and get value here. So we got an instant raise on an ace, queen, king. I think a lot of the time this is just a weak ace. Could also be heart draws and stuff, so I think we have to just check call once. I mean, I think we have to call the min raise. Now we just check fold, I think. Pretty easy check fold. I think we can flat this in this spot. This guy's been 100 so far. I think we just check call on this board. I don't think there's any reason to raise when he min bets like this. Kind of worried about his check raise here, but we're definitely not folding. He could. There's several draws he could have here. If he had a 8, it's just kind of cool immense. Certainly some aces in this guy's range. I think we can just fold now. It kind of sucks to have that turn card. I think if he just full steam aheads the turn, we just have to fold here. So of course, I mean, we kind of bit us in the ass there a little bit by flatting the kings, but I still think it's the correct play. We certainly won't do that again. We'll just do a small 3-bet next time. If there is such a next thing as next time. It sucks just to get that kind of action when we have such a powerful hand, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just had 7-8 or something. Could also had like the ace high flush draw and play it that way too, right? The way he played the last hand, I think we'll check this back and then min raise turns. Or just bet. Certainly go for value now. It's a good table, I can tell. It's kind of a fish sandwich here, I think. I'm guessing this is not a good table here. Just a guess. Just gonna play this standard. I'm just gonna bet. And just try to. I don't have showdown values, so I want to just bet. I can definitely continue to erase, so it's not a big deal. I think it's better to sometimes check back if I had showdown value there, like maybe if I had king jack with the open ender. If I was going to do such a thing, which I'm probably not going to that often. Crow bush. Okay. What the hell that means, but maybe somebody can explain to me some of these names. Assuming there must be a guy named Crowbush. I think we just bet kind of big here. We want to get him off ace and king high floats. And maybe put a lot of pressure on a hand like deuces that we have, you know, outs against. I think it's a one and done once he calls unless we improve. I think we're just forced to call now. Man, what is it with trip eights? I think we've had trip eights happen between these two players in 2 hands. I'm not 100% sure this guy had trip eights, but he sure did play it that way. Trip eights are hot. Of course we get, look at this. Did we just fold an 8? I think we had an 8 there. We missed out on our 8 opportunity because we're not fish. Yeah, this table looks pretty shit box, so we'll get off of that. Find greener pastures here, wherever that may be. This guy just insta jams on us here. I'm guessing that's just a lot of ace highs and broadways and such. He'd have to be doing this pretty wide for me to call it here. I mean, although this is a pretty good hand to call against the polarized. If he's extremely, if he's bluff heavy, because he's gonna have a lot of jack 10, queen 10, queen 9, queen jack, 9 10, those type of hands, I think. Or is that more of a linear type range? I don't know. I think we bet small here just because we have showdown value, and we don't want somebody to lead into us on the turn when we probably have the best hand here a lot. I think we just have to give up on that turn. If we were the best hand, we'll still have the best hand a lot, so we'll just check it down here. I don't think we're going to get, well, maybe we will. Ouch. Well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. It's okay though, we've pretty much lost everything on this table so far, and we haven't lost our whole stack. What is it with the trip 7s and the trip 8s? It's just incredible how many times it's been 8-8x or 7-7x on this table. Wow, and we get shoved on again. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. This is kind of a Twilight Zone table, but we know it's a good table still. And the fact that we've lost everything here and we're still only down like $11 is pretty cool. I think I want to do this on this table. I think it's better than limping with this guy behind us because I think he ISOs a lot. Probably. So we'll just play a super multi-way pot with a pair. Getting a really good price if we did happen to hit a set or something now. Yikes, 7-7-8. What the hell is going on here? Really? I guess we could have limped here. Maybe that's better. Ah, this guy's not folding, so what am I talking about? It's going to be pretty cool if he shoves here, because we'll get an idea of what he's... Oh! This guy's playing every pot! Just about. What in the hell? God, why didn't I limp? I didn't limp because I don't think he's ever folding there. So sick. It's almost as if he sees our cards. I actually think this is a check call. Getting 7-1. If he happens to have a 7 here and we hit a 3, I mean, we're obviously getting the rest in. We could also have the best hand right now, right? Could we still have the best hand? Could he have just like ace high here or like 5-6? I don't know, I'm calling. We could have ace 8, that's fine. Snap checking back this. Hand's way too strong to bet here. I'm obviously committed no matter what comes on the turn or river. We just bet. How are we getting so many folds when we have it? Absolutely no action when we don't. When we do, we don't. Okay, whatever. Guess we can open this. Okay. Guess you have a 9. Okay, I have an 8. Remember, trip 8s comes on this table every time. I swear, I'm probably going to just quit if it comes 8-8x here, or 7-7x. Okay, well, 5-5x. So we don't have that one. It's pretty funny, though. It's like a paired board every time. It's crazy. Yeah, we'll call this. I think we can check call that board. I'll just protect. You know he's going to shove this time, right? So I'm just going to fold. Really? The min bet? Alright. Yeah, we're drinking some black coffee. Well, it's not technically super black. It's got a splash of half and half, but it's pretty close to black. I don't think I've been stacked, have I? No, I don't think I have. I've lost quite a few pots, and I've lost some pieces of my stacks, but I haven't been stacked. And welcome again to those just joining. I think we can check this one back. I don't know. Hard to get value on that board. So we'll just do a standard bet because I think we should have a lot of fold equity here. Fold equity. Should get a lot of folds here. High fold percentage. My Schlermanology ain't very good. Definitely defend against this guy. I think we have to bet pretty big here just to keep from getting bluff raised. I think it can be a check call this time. So we get donk bet into. It's a matter of whether we raise. I don't think we'll raise because this guy definitely has his range connecting pretty well to this board. So I don't think we want to raise here. We're definitely going to raise this though. I think in fact we'll shove. But we're going to call with the backdoor flush draw. I guess, do we call again? Could they both have like 9-10, 9-8 here? I'm not folding to a min bet, it's just a check. This guy could definitely have a 10 in his range, that's for sure, but so yeah, we got it in really good here. Another double up. I think we called this. Well, not now, but I think we could have called that. I think he's going to have a weak jack sometimes, but I think we're getting the right price in case he just had like ace high, right? Just like we do. Or king high, or 9-8, or yeah, or ace queen. I mean, we're chopping, right? We don't usually want to call for a chop, but it is a min bet, and there are some worse hands out there. I don't think we'll call this. Doesn't flop very well. Get off of this table. We got the fish to our left here, which is an ideal. We'll see if one of these guys is a fish, and then we'll decide whether we're leaving. It's very easy just to have your stack dwindle away without you really realizing it when you got a whale to your left, just because he's never folding, and you pretty much, it forces you to make a hand. So you just keep c-betting and then check folding and c-betting and check folding. Before you realize it, you're down to 342. That's why I hate this spot. I mean, I obviously like being on the table with a fish anytime, but yeah, it's definitely not optimal. It's just so hard to extract out of position. Is this guy normalized in the 4830? I guess so. So he's not a fish anymore, probably. See what I mean? I mean, there's just nothing I can do right here. I got this whale to my left. I just have to fold here. Well, I was going to have to check fold anyway. So, pretty short. This guy might be a fish too, so maybe we'll just go to our reduced, tightened up range here and stay for a little bit anyway. Let's see here. I guess maybe that seat. So I'm not even sure this guy's a fish now. I don't know. Sure did seem like it. This just shows what normalization does. You know, I think we just probably will continue to this. A hand that flops really well in a three-way, and there's just so many boards we can just get it in with profitably. So we'll definitely call this. Yeah, so we can probably, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe we get some bluffs, maybe to somebody to commit themselves and then fold here. And I think we just shipped the turn. Man, this guy's relentless. We're going to check shove a pretty wide range here. Select a really good card. And a really good river. I think he just calls us with an ace. Wow, what the hell do you have, a flush draw? Obviously shoving here just because he's never folding. He's pretty tight and we're just going to be... Oh. Oh, God. I know it's a small pot, but what is it about us not being able to win all ins against nines? And we'll probably leave this table now. What the hell, man? Nines are like invincible against us. As you see, my pretty graph got kind of hurt a little bit by that bad day a couple days ago. This guy's just way too aggro. I'm going to get off this table. This guy isn't a whale, so what's the point? I'm just wasting my freaking money. Can't win against nines anyway, right? So get the hell out of here. Such a promising looking table too when we first sat down. So this guy will definitely call it off with like a lot of ace highs, and if he does happen to have something here like a pair, we have two overs, so we can get there with an ace just like that. So basically, we just want to flip. That's the way you have to look at that. I understand the way. I don't know why he didn't just shove pre-flop, but whatever, right? Same result, no matter what he does there. So do we just limp here, hoping this guy's on tilt? I think we do. I was hoping he would raise, but he did not. Sucks. But whatever. Another trip sevens board. So weird. This guy's been donk betting a lot. Did not this time though. Or maybe he hasn't. Maybe that was just one time and I'm overthinking things here. I'm just going to fold. This guy's pretty tight. I mean, I can't even be certain a king or an ace is good there. My plan kind of backfired. I mean, that's what I get for trying to make passive fish raise me. I keep zigging when I should have zagged. But you know, we ran so damn good in January. I mean, we can't just expect to have a month like that every month, right? I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be super nice. I did update my blog today on my results from January. Needless to say, I mean, you just look at it yourself. I didn't actually realize how well we did in January. I mean, I knew I was running well, but I didn't realize that we did how well we did. Maybe it was a short sample. I mean, a small sample, so I'm not putting too much. I mean, it's not like a huge deal, right? So it's a small sample, but maybe the best I've ever run in a month. I mean, I quadrupled my bankroll. I was playing 5-L at the beginning of the month and 50-L at the end. That's a pretty good month. Albeit I only played a few hands at 5-L and I was playing 10-L at the time. But I basically technically did get to 100 NL. I could have moved up at $600 to 100 NL. I just chose not to. I'm choosing not to. You know, I'm choosing to be a little bit more of a nit than that. Alright, so we can fold now. It's one of those boards he's going to love or hate. I could see him just folding sevens right off the bat if I lead here, so I like the lead. And we kind of have the, if he did happen to have a weak ace, we might have diamonds as an out, so I think it's a good spot to lead. For those reasons. Yeah, this may not be a good table. Once again. Kind of unsure. Can we just shove here? Oh, wait. We have... This is not 15L. Okay. I'll check back then. Threes on both tables. We have threes a lot today. I'm not too sure about the profitability of this play, men raising threes in this spot. I mean, we basically just got to check fold every flop. We're just hoping to hit a set. I just don't know. I don't know if we're going to hit a set and get enough money in often enough to make that profitable. So, I just don't know. I mean, I don't think it's a limp either. I think it's just a fold, really. It's a difficult one to crev because it's just such a giant tree to do that. So this is always the danger in limping, right? So I mean, just fold sometime. Ouch. I knew we were going to hit a set eventually. Just sucks that we finally hit it, but it's the pot we aren't involved in. I think that's the first time we didn't get a pair to the flop and we hit the set. I mean, shit. Well, we would have lost, right? This guy surely would have continued with top pair. Wow. Kind of a blessing in disguise. Is this guy on tilt now? Can we limp this? I mean, it hasn't worked for us so far. Damn, it still hasn't worked for us. We gotta start being more aggro. I don't know. This limping stuff on these passive games. It seems like we were getting ISO'd a lot more. This guy really trying to rep something here? I think he just has a flush draw here a lot. Or a six or a deuce. I don't think he's ever got an ace, right? Could have two pair. I think we have to protect now. I think he just has some kind of draw or a 6x hand. Ouch. Hopefully it's the draw. And it just checks now. I mean, I guess... Ugh. Yeah, son of a... What is it with trips today? Godly. Getting all this value in the pot and they're just hitting these two outers. That's very frustrating. And see, that won't show up and I'll just look like a dumbass that lost a sizable pot and hold a manager for no reason. People just keep getting there on us. This guy's definitely a fish, so I'm probably going to stay now. I'm just going to ship this, I think. Yeah, I think it's fine. So with a gut shot, I think we'll leave. They're unlikely to have an ace in their hands. If anybody's going to have one, it's going to be this guy. What is it about this slot today? I keep ending up in these are different players, so I keep ending up in these spots where I just can't win. Yeah, it's just a weird day, isn't it? This is poker, though. That's what keeps it exciting, I guess. It's weird shit happens. I think this can be a solid ISO spot with that hand, but I don't think in that exact spot it's good. We have probably showdown value for sure. We pick up a little equity, so I'm just going to bet again. Try to game off a 10. We make this straight. It's gonna be hard to get value. I guess no, actually we could get value here, right? Do we just try to get like 2 pair to call us? I think. Or a 9 just to shove on us? Because we're beating a 9. Cool. Nice. That worked out. Too bad it wasn't a full double up. So I like our bet sizing because he's probably shoving a 9. But he'll be able to call with like a lot of 2 pairs if we bet that sizing. So that was like the perfect river. I think it's a good spot to check back. Pick up some equity in some way. Maybe just get to showdown with the best hand. Maybe the board pairs and we can raise a turn. We can raise this one for sure because it's just likely we have the best hand here. Bink. We win. Getting value with the second pair versus 2 players. That's sweet. Once again, the fish are mainly to our left here, so we're forced, kind of forced just to leave. Same thing here. Yeah, 90, 50, 64, 9 to our left. So we had this problem a lot last month, right? And it worked out. Lots of games today. I guess it is Free Money Friday, right? I didn't realize that. Yeah, I guess I realized it, but it just dawned on me that, hell, it's finally Friday. Excited about the Super Bowl. Not the Super Bowl game itself, because it's going to be like 40-10. New England, I'm sure, right? New England's only favored by 3. I know Atlanta's been playing well, but I have to be honest, they're not that good. They're not that good. I think New England's just going to pick them apart at every juncture. I mean, kind of hope I'm wrong. I like having exciting Super Bowls, but I'm mainly just excited about the food and the the friends and that type of thing. I think it's just too. I think it's pretty clear what happens if a diamond hits on the turn. So I think we can just bet for value here. And there are some worse kings, obviously. There's 5 ranges here. 4 ranges other than ours. At least not king 8. That would suck. Or pocket 8s. Matters not. Now we just shove. We got a pot size left. 4x this. We have just big enough a stack to do that. I think we can lead this. With our gut shot and pair. I mean, check calling is plus EV, but why not just lead? This guy limp raise. What to think about this one, huh? That's usually the nuts, right? Especially in this spot where I had a cold call. I'm just gonna get off my queen 10. Jack 10 suited, maybe I continue there. Ouch. I mean, of course that we probably don't have the best hand here when we hit a queen. I'd much rather have, I don't know, Jack 10 there almost. Wow, this is I don't this was what the hell just happened? This guy check limp raises, then this guy leads, and then this guy just folds. What did he have? Just ace king, or is he just a play machine? I don't know. Very, very weird shit going on today. I'm getting 3-bet again. Okay. Alright, you win. Guess I just need to nut camp here. I got a good seat with these players. Okay. Thinking a 5-way pot we can call here, 4-way, whatever the hell it is. It's fine to fold there as well. If you're not that comfortable post flop, it's a fine spot just to fold. This just doesn't flop well enough. We'll keep this in mind if he starts doing this shit. But yeah, we'll just fold. We'll err on the side of caution this time. I mean, it's Friday, right? People are just they're drunk already, probably a lot. I mean, you're just gonna see some weird shit. So, usually today the best thing you can do is just play a tighter range. I'm probably playing a little bit too loose today. Maybe I should be playing more like 22-18 rather than 27-22 or whatever my normal shit is. I mean, even like 18-16 would be fine. 16-14 would win money. I think it's a little less optimal, but I think tight is right on Fridays on this site. Kind of rare for tight to be right nowadays, but I think in this instant, tis. I just don't know about this guy. We'll check fold. I think this guy might be like a maniac play machine, so we'll play accordingly with that read. Preliminary read, we'll err on that side. Well, just not much games right now. Yeah, so it looks like this guy's going to be one of those play every pot types, so we'll just be patient. We'll get his money. Some of it anyway. Just on a side note, I did hit 500 subscribers today for my YouTube channel. I do appreciate you guys supporting me. Thank you to Josh Hill for being the 500th subscriber. Many, many, many thanks. We started this challenge, we were probably around 350 subscribers, so we're gaining about 80, 90 a month now, I think. So that's fine. I mean, well beyond my expectations. It is what it is. Like, it's not like I can control that. It's not like I'm paying for a bunch of advertising. It's just all word of mouth, that kind of thing. So whatever happens, happens. Be nice to grow the channel, though. I'm not really making any money on this. So it's just fun. Fun to see it grow and people watch this stuff. See my sorry ass play poker. It's kind of a small sample. I think this guy could understand that this guy is as wide as he is. I think I'm going to do this. I think we're just going to target this guy. I know he's 33-11, but it's such a small sample, and he should, if he's these stats, maybe he understands this guy's playing every pot, so he would ISO wide here. I'm just going to go with it. I mean, we could also flat sometimes, but I like to shove. Wow. Woo! All right, baby. Come on. Come on. win a big one here. One time. Yes. Yes. Boom. That's a pretty big pot in 25 and L for us. I think we have the best hand here. We'll just check back and get a showdown. So we get it in very bad. We wind up good. I mean, it's just bad luck this guy had kings, right? I'm sure we had these two players crushed. We can shove this. Can call that. Fold that. Alright, so we get a favorable flop here. Weird if this guy raises. Very weird. I could see him doing it. Fairly light. I think we have to call because I think he's going to shut down. I mean, if he doesn't have an ace-king or better, he's just going to shut down here because it looks very strong when I call here. I just hate to get value owned by ace-jack here. Man, I guess we just ship if we have 30, 40 big blinds, but is this a fold now? I mean, this looks like massively strong. I mean, it looks like he has eights. Or like ace-king. I think he even checks ace-jack here, honestly. So, I think it's just we can just do a tight fold there. I mean, I think raising the flop was slightly better there, honestly. Maybe. This hand flops way too well for me not to 4x it, even though we have a pretty small stack. We're definitely raising this shit. Wow. God, I just didn't expect him to have an ace there. So we're just going to get it in here with 2 overs and a gut shot. Man, we just dumped all our money that we just won. That sucks. Alright, so we pick up some equity, hopefully. So we'll just ship this turn. And we're calling if he shoves. Because we still probably a 9 or 10 and a diamond and a 7 is an out. So, I mean, if he has a flush here, it just sucks. Right? What is he doing? He just had ace high there? I don't understand. I mean, this is frickin' Fridays for you, right? I'm just glad we got there because what the hell is he doing? Let's look at that hand. I'm confused. I shouldn't be though because it's just you see these weird kind of shenanigans on a Friday. So yeah, he just had ace high. He didn't have he had a backdoor club draw on the flop. He was just play machining. He was just trying to rep the flush, and he ended up getting it in with the best hand. Way the best hand, too. I was double guttered. And a diamond wasn't out, so I wasn't doing too bad. But he was definitely ahead. Yeah, that's really weird. Would he expect me to put that much money in and then fold a flop to anything? So, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's not thinking though. We got to keep that in mind, right? Somebody pointed this out a couple days ago or yesterday, that maybe I'm just giving too much credit to opponents, that they're just kind of just drooling and just clicking buttons at this level. So, yeah. I'm actually not leaving this table. I just realized this is 50 and L. Is this guy wide enough to flat here? I think I'll just get away from it. So we've been playing almost an hour. I'm going to do the usual. Today we're going to play for another 10 minutes, and then we'll do some heads up sit and goes and see how they go, just for fun. And quit after 2 or 3 of those. Actually, probably should quit now. I've got actually got to make a couple training videos, but I gotta at least get one more done today, or at least almost done. But I will play at least one heads up sit and go. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll play one more revolution on all these tables, and then we'll do that. We'll start playing some sit and goes. If we lose the first one, we'll move up and chase our losses. Yeah, right. Yes, kidding. I want to play some MTTs sometime. I want to find a day where I can just play, just throw like $25 towards some $1, $2, $3 buy-ins, and just grind out a session of MTTs. So we'll have to figure them out when I can do that. It's kind of hard with the family situation, but I think we can do that sometime. So we'll just protect our hand now on the bottom right. We'll leave that. I just think we're going to have the best hand here. Quite a bit. Often enough that we could just check back. Yeah, so we're beating him. We're going to bet again to try to get him off a 10, so I'll bet a little bit bigger. Okay. Looks like he's just entrenched in his hand. He's not going anywhere. There's not a whole bunch of draws. He could have Queen Jack, but that got there, so somehow we're good though. I don't know how. We'll fold this nit just 3-bet. I'm gonna min raise this because it does so well at showdown. Sit out, sit out, sit out. I think we just have to protect here. I think we can get one more street from worse. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of aggressive. Maybe we shouldn't have took this line. I just realized he has 7 aggression factor. I think we have to call this, honestly. Oh, damn it. That's what I said, nuts or nothing there for that guy. We should have checked back the turn. Why is he even in the hand? He should be folding that flop. That's so sick. I still fine with my play there. I'm not going to overthink it. I just think he's bluffing that turn a lot. Everything that he is going to raise, he's going to raise on the flop there. The exact only hand that he's going to raise that turn is pocket fives. Otherwise, he's bluffing. And because I bet small, I gave him some rope there. Somebody else said they folded a 5, so yeah. Interesting. I think we just protect our hand now. So weird. I mean, I guess we just have to give him credit. I misplayed my hand again there. I think the best play against that guy is to check back the turn and then just call his bluff on the river. So I'm kind of a little gun shy there just because of the way the last hand played out. He just kind of got our number, I think. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. So yeah, we just c-bet this. We should be taking this down a lot. Yeah, but why is he calling that flop with on a queen jack a two-tone board with pocket fives? I guess that's the way fish play though. Alright, live and learn. I'm still not going to second guess my play there on the prior hand just because, I mean, I think he plays that hand exactly the same way with his bluffs, so. And he's got a lot more bluffs in his range than he does value hands, so. Whatever, right? It's just very unfortunate he hit the case 5 there. I still think a better line maybe is just to check back though, honestly. We're just going to try and get it in versus this guy. I'm going to just bet big and just get it down any turn. The open ender. A little sweat there. Wasn't he open-ended? But we win. We get a little bit of our money back that we just donked off on the other table. And that's like the perfect turn card for him, wasn't it? Alright, so let's look for a sit and go. This is a crazy day. These are the kind of days I should just be playing like 10 hours, right? If I had the frickin'... This guy's too tight. I'm just gonna fold. If I just had the frickin' if this was my only job, right, I would be playing like 10 hours a day on weekends on this site. It's just so frickin' lucrative. Okay, so let's just start. Let's just sit here, see if somebody sits with us. It's Friday, we should get a game fairly quickly. Okay, we got a sucker. Alright, we'll definitely defend that. Let's take our standard line in the spot until told otherwise. We just have to bet pretty big on this turn. This makes it an easier fold when we get raised. We almost always have the best hand there, so. Let's just dominate this one. It's been so long. I mean, the last one we played, we kind of won really quickly. I like the easy ones, the easy wins. We'll definitely defend King Deuce. Readless here, and we'll probably check call here. Yeah, I think check call is good. We pick up some equity. We might probably have the best hand anyway. So we'll just try to get showdown here. Unfortunately, he has ace high, but that's okay. Small part of his range. So we'll just protect our hand here. Pick up equity. We'll bet again. And we'll check call this river. Imagine he had to have a little something something there on the turn. Okay. Wow. He's got to be on tilt now. He had trip fives. He slow played. This is a good time to catch two pair here because I think we just get the money in a lot against an ace. So we're going to bet pretty big here. We're going to get paid off every time by an ace, so we got to bet. Guessing he just had a weak ace there. I mean, he could have less than that because he could be kind of tilty. Yeah, he had ace 3. Let's see if he wants to pay the ultimate price now with his tilt. Okay. Never easy, is it? Alright, so at least we got it in good, you know? I mean, what the hell? That was supposed to be like the quickest sit and go in history of mankind. And he frickin' spikes a 9. Really? So disgusting. I mean, could it go any better for us? Just gonna protect our hand here. Ugh, gross. Good news is we had gotten a sizable chip lead, so we're still in this. Still sucks that we aren't just playing the rematch right now, that we would hopefully be playing a lot. I'm running 8863 and this didn't go so far. Lots of pairs, man. The deck's kind of hitting us in the face. We just got to capitalize and win this damn thing. Damn, how many good hands are we going to have? I guess against this guy, when he's calling with ace-9, we're just going to ship. See if he can call again with a weak ace. Damn, we got some good hands. It's ridiculous how good we're running in as far as hands go. There's a lot of turns that we can raise. I want him to stab a lot of turns. So I want to check back here and put a small raise because we have the best hand a lot here as well. And we're open-ended now. So we have a backup plan in case we get called. I mean, he can also raise, obviously. But we can continue to some of his raises. If we can get him off a 7 or a 6 right now, that'd be pretty damn sweet. Another ace. How good can we run? I wouldn't normally check call in this spot, but I think against this guy we can, because I think he's just stabbing 100% here. And we can fold this turn now. I think we're going to continue with our 100% here against this guy. Wow, could he have an ace again, please? I think we just pile. Okay. We got to try and get it in versus an ace here. Ace 6 would be pretty damn sick, wouldn't it? So we're back to even again. Another ace. It'd be nice to pick up these kind of hands in high blind situation. But we'll take it. Okay, we'll definitely fold this guy's raise. He's been playing pretty straightforward. He hasn't really raised. I mean, he even slow played the trips one time. Maybe he learned his lesson. I don't know. Okay, 3-bet and have jacks here. Yes. I guess we just get it in. He hasn't been 3-betting, so this is his first 3-bet. I imagine he's just got to have it here, right? Okay. Just got to avoid the king or the heart. Oh my god. Really? Well, that was the only way we could lose that, is just not be able to win with a 70-30. Actually, it was better than 70-30, wasn't it? About 70-30, I guess. It's hard to beat somebody that can't lose. And all in. Very, very hard. We'll try for one more. That one left a bad taste in our mouth. It's not just the coffee. Oh, not good. Cold coffee. And not cold like iced coffee cold. They're kind of luke cold, lukewarm. I don't know what you call it. Yeah. A few grounds in there too. Okay. Blah. Okay, Cash games definitely look good. I feel like we're up today. We had quite a few double ups, didn't we? Maybe only got stacked. Did we get stacked twice? Once? Twice, I guess. Of course, I did play a little bit last night offline, and I was up a little bit. I don't remember how much. I haven't been playing too many sessions away from the stream, but I have a few. So I think I was up 20 last night. I only played like 40 minutes or something. I actually only planned to play like 20 minutes, so I didn't stream it. I didn't see the point. I like to just stick to my official time for my episodes or whatever. But I do like to put a little extra volume in here and there. So if you see maybe between one session and the next, my balance is a little bit different, that's why. Because I play a rogue session occasionally. Okay, I'm going to give it exactly, not exactly 2 minutes, but it's 4:16 now. When that rolls over to 4:18, I'm shutting this thing down and doing something else. Cue the Jeopardy theme. Should probably keep that on cue for moments like this. Alright, we don't have too much time. I think we just hit 4:18. I'm going to give it a 10-second countdown here. 9, 8, 7. Alright, we're done. We gave it a shot. Nobody wanted to feel any more pain. Okay, so we're up today. We're at 627. So I guess we started somewhere in the range around, I don't know, just below 600 maybe. So we're up a little bit. We're not quite back to our peak bankroll, which I think was 640. But we've got most of that back that we lost in that real run bad period we had. I think we bottomed out at, I don't know, 564 was it? So that's what, 36 plus 27, 46.56. So we got about 60 back of what we lost. Whatever, who cares, right? So we just need another 100 and change basically to get to our first 100 NL shot. We'd be pretty close right now if we hadn't had that one bad day. Add 80 to this, you know. But that's okay. All we can do is keep playing. We'll get there. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we will definitely see you tomorrow.